Oh boy, welcome back to my live. I want to apologize to those that are watching back if there's some conversation that doesn't make sense. It definitely, I started one already and I had to quit because my boss called and I just really wanted to, I had to answer. I just had to. But also bear with me. I'm stumbling over my words a bit this morning. I just, we have had a weird morning with my voice. Um, it goes in between my throat hurting and not blah blah blah. So let's, yay, we're back, Susan. You're right. I'm so sorry about that. It had to be done. Anyway, so let's get right into the functionality of this because that's what this whole video is supposed to be out about. I do tend to run my mouth with you guys because you're so fun to talk to, and I love lives. So let's start over. Yes, it is live, Susan. Yes, it is. If you could see me, I was doing a little dance with that. All right, let's start over though. So in the front, I have my key, and each color is a gradient for the appropriate color of the key. And I have a little bullet system. The only difference I've made this year, or excuse me, this month, is changing this symbol from a like MU, a square and an MU, like the letters MU, which is makeup. I put double arrows and made it as rescheduled. So I just think it's a little neater and makes more sense. There you go. In these pockets, I have these cards and post-it notes and page flags. We were talking about these cards and how to use the inbox card specifically. So we were talking about, I had I guess 2 to 3 different ways that I use an inbox card. And yes, I went ahead and punched it, you guys, and stuck it in here to show what it would look like. Now, my inserts are pocket inserts at 110%. So this card is coming flush to the edge, which, by the way, makes me super happy. And I mean, yes, that is very pleasing to me, I'll be honest. Um, so one of the ways that I use an inbox is as a next actions list. I've done that. I've also used the to-do one as that as well. These cards I never use long term. They end up being for a short period of time, like whether it could be a week, even a month, I guess. I could see it as a punched in like this as a month to do or something like that because I don't usually plan too much within the month. I separate my tasks within the weeks and the daily lists because I'm one of those extra people that have monthly, weeklies, dailies. And I also have like 3 different weeklies in my planner, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, so I think this is a good way. You can put, if you categorize your inbox, break it down into different parts like I do. I like to, I guess you could say, organized inbox. I just, to me, it makes more sense to have like separate categories within your inbox. So, for example, if I have home projects that I find in my inbox, I will take all those and then put them on a card here. And then I guess punch it in. That's new. Um, which brings me to my next point, you guys, is that I don't normally keep an inbox page in my planner in the rings. I like to keep it as a separate book most of the time because it ends up being chicken scratch. Like it's just a bunch of thoughts and stuff. Um, some people call it brain dump. I personally call it like, I don't know, I guess a brain dump. I do call it that. It's just I've got to get all those running thoughts and to-dos out of my head onto paper. Over the years, I've actually gotten better about doing it in its proper, or doing it, placing them in the proper section in my planner. And this pocket planner is one of those setups that I have found myself doing that. That's why I don't have a large inbox page, and I actually don't have a little booklet on the side, which is interesting. So, I mean, I'll explain that as we go along. One of the other ways I've used this is used it as an index to my inbox. So let's say I break my inbox up into categories or lists. I would go ahead and put um, the name of each category here, so I have like a view of what, what's in there. That's another way I can use that. This right here is just a real quick index of what sections I have in my planner. Now this is going to change. I'm going to end up typing it after I figure everything out and finish my setup. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, so the first section is the quote-unquote inbox lists and notes, aka reference section. I mean, you can call it anything, I guess, but reference would be like the more technical term. So we have add to planner. As you see, I have a few things. These wider, what does she call these? She calls these large list inserts. I like them because I can put a lot of details about one task. Sorry, I had someone message me. It's going to be kind of random today. But if I don't, I just go ahead and put like 3 into one box. Sorry. I'll get back to her. So, to buy, wish list, and waiting on, someday maybe. And then we go into like more of my thoughts, categorized list, that kind of thing. Okay. This is more spiritual based. It's things that I need to remember myself, like act, think, and speak in ways that please God. And I also have some others, like have compassion to those that show jealousy or put themselves on a pedestal. More than likely, they are unhappy. Recently, I had this realization. Going back to work is interesting for me. I tend to try and get a lot stronger in my faith, because when you're around a lot of personalities, and especially all women, that can get pretty catty and crazy. Okay, and it's in a stressful time, so I need God. I need Jesus. I need Jesus in my life to make it through. You'll see a lot of these types of lists throughout my planner. Things to research. This can be anything from planner videos I want to check out, or sticker shops. In this case, I need to research this because of a diagnosis that my daughter recently got. Sermon notes from Heather Baxter, just stuff like that. And there'll probably be multiple lists of that topic. To have a strong life, things that I was listening to some sermons yesterday while I was doing my work at work. I get high anxiety, you guys, and it's the only way that I can really calm down is with lavender oil and sermons. But trust in the Lord, just things to have a strong life, to strengthen your spirit, and then behaviors I need to work on that I have, like speaking calmly, being more attentive to my daughter when it comes to tithing, and controlling anger, frustrations, those types of things. Nothing like crazy, just those small things that you want to change to make your spirit just okay. Let me just break it down. I want to be a better person. I truly want to be a better person in life and fulfill whatever goals I have. So that's what this is for. I'm just gonna be real. Then 5 minutes to peak productivity. My friend Francis sent me this a while back, and I think there's a couple of other printables I need to print out with this that has like the questions that it asks you. Can y'all understand me this morning? There's a few questions that they ask that help you like stay focused on these topics. So for example, let's see. Celebrate, reflect, prioritize, appreciate, prepare. Write down your accomplishments and what went well today. Celebrate and enjoy the success. And it says you'll be surprised at how much you actually accomplished. Because I do feel very unaccomplished sometimes. But all in all, I do a lot in a day. It's just when you get into routines, they start not feeling like things to be, I don't know. Enjoy the small things, you guys. You took a shower today? Yes. I took a bath last night. Woo! Did I brush my teeth? Hell yeah! Okay, I feel good about that kind of stuff. Moving on. online orders, there's nothing on these right now. I haven't shopped anything, but there are 3 things I need to get. So I went ahead and added this into my planner because I definitely need them. And then next section is my monthly calendar. Am I going too fast, you guys? I'm speaking fast and I apologize. I got these horizontal monthlies. I really, really love these. Aesthetically, they're just really nice to look at. And I have the code with them, so it makes it just isn't that sexy? You can't tell me that functionality is sexy. That's the one good looking page, right? So I mentioned in the last live or last video when I set this anyway, my last hello met meets met e and says met. Hello Mets Olsen from Denmark, welcome. Thank you, Susan. I had a concern though that I couldn't do much forward planning, or not necessarily forward planning, but making appointments would be difficult on this particular insert because it is pretty small, and I can write small and it makes sense to me, but the issue, I don't want it to be sloppy. So what I did is I printed out a perpetual, and I'm able to have all those small details. And so if it's red, it's like something super important. So we're talking about like bills, or if it's a red dot, it could be an appointment or holidays. Just like I mentioned with my color code, if it's red, it's something that's above the rest. Like it's super appointment, or it's set in stone. Yeah, that's a better thing. It's set in stone. It's there. It stays. It doesn't move. So with these two together, it really makes for a very fun and functional monthly. I get my pleasing eye moment, and then I get my extremely thought out functionality right here. And I'm able to go do months in advance if I need to. I can plan anything. So I really enjoy that. Now, what I did before I got the perpetual, I actually would do my forward planning in my weekly, which I'm about to talk about. Okay. So my next section, fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself. This little girl reminds me of my daughter. She looks just like her. Oh, breaks my heart. Okay, let's move on. All right. I know that you guys probably see a lot of this in the community right now. I'm sure you do. I'm definitely sure you do. It's pretty popular using this technique, if you will, or style planning. And it is. It works. It does work if you work it correctly. I definitely, 2 years ago, I did this, a similar technique, if you will. I made a cleaning chart with the days and a column for my daughter, myself, and my husband. And I would put all the chores on page flags like this. And I actually typed it up on the computer and then like took time to cut it out and stick it onto the page flag. And there was a video of this a couple of years back. And hold on, what's Met say? Wish I could use a pocket. So cute, but I need A5 to have enough. Girl, it's all good. It's all good. Like, I love A5 size too. I have an addiction just to planners in all sizes. I agree with you. If you have a lot to write, pocket probably isn't for you. And to be honest, Met, I have an A5 Stayology that I use along with this. So don't, it's not like, I mean, I just have a lot going on. It depends on our lives. So you can make your A5 super cute. You can. I mean, it doesn't matter what planner it is. You can make that bad boy look adorable. Okay, so yeah, there is a video. If you're interested in that video of this process 2 years ago, it was quite interesting. It was in a personal size planner. It's my personal purple Malden. And I had that thing chunked up with handmade, like homemade stuff, because I wasn't shopping online, and like my inserts were all from like a store or something. So I mean, it was quite interesting. It's interesting to see how I planned in the past and how I plan now. Um, but I'll show you how I use this. This color page flag, if you see this color, it's my zone. I do have zones in the house, and if I do deep cleaning like I normally do on the weekends, I would just put this on the, okay, I'll just go ahead and tell you now. I have kind of like a page marker. I'll put the zone there. But if I have certain things within a zone that needs to be completed, then I'll take the task, put the zone at the top, and then put what needs to be completed at the bottom. So since this zone is in the middle, it needs both items, vacuum and mop, and the bathroom just needs to be mopped, and then the studio just needs to be vacuumed. That's just how this works. It works for my sense. And to be honest, I'm deep cleaning, so all these like specific little doohickeys come off because when I deep clean, I know that it's just everything. And I am lacking a couple of page flags. I haven't completed the whole thingamajigger. All right, moving on. Wait, where was I? Yeah, okay. So my first weekly are these. These are some of my favorite weeklies. Okay, and this is gonna take a minute to explain this because I have 3 weeklies in my planner. Yeah, yeah, I'm serious. Three. I wasn't. Yeah, I'm serious. Three. Okay, so this one I call my quick glance weekly. It's my most used spot when it comes to planning. I have up until November in these inserts because this is where I have been forward planning. I go ahead and make all my appointments in here. I put any kind of um, day specific situation. It doesn't matter. I'll explain in detail. Okay, so I would get my schedule, put it here, all that jazz. And as you can see, it's super colorful. It's color coded. It's fun. I actually really enjoy this layout. Um, Visually, this can be a lot. So I'll tell you what I do. I use another insert to kind of break things down more visually versus like this. Okay, so how do I use these? Okay, so last week, my daughter and I were hanging out. She's been getting into finding her own style, dressing up, taking clothes that are mine and hers, and trying to alter them a bit and make them into, for example, a very fabulous diva ball gown. She's been wearing my sexy high heels, and anyway, like I don't want her to hurt herself in my humongous size 11 foot. So we talked about going to a, what do you call them? One sec. Thrift store. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was telling her, listen, I'll take you to a thrift store. I was like, I can't promise you anything, but maybe we can find some heels that are closer to fitting you. And, you can get a couple of things that you can like cut up if you want to, or, just that kind of thing. So we talked about that on Thursday of last week, and I went ahead and came to this insert, picked the day that I wanted to surprise her. It was the day that I was picking her up, and I put thrift store, and then I came over here and I put research thrift stores because I don't know many thrift stores in this area. So when I got to this week, when I came to Sunday and I was checking all my plans for the week, I went ahead and went down the list and checked the days. Everything I need to plan a day, each of my days, is going to be on this insert. And I'm able to just do that for any week. So, for example, I found out this week, I think I found out on Tuesday when I had to turn in my paperwork that I needed to have some certifications done. Hello, Bernadette. Sorry for dropping you guys. I'm glad you're back. So I went ahead and just flipped over to this week, put in the information of what kids were going to be there, when lunch was going to arrive at work, and then all the stuff I needed to complete, I went ahead and put it there. So all in all, this insert runs my life. Like it's what keeps me going, and I could survive just on this insert, except for dailies. I love having my dailies, but I could survive on this insert. But like I mentioned, visually, I like to have things broken down into categories. So this is my brain, and then I'll take this information. and I'll take them to these inserts. So this is a common schedule. This is just a schedule that is just something. Well, this is what my week normally looks like. Okay, things change and all that. It's just one of those mock-up schedules that kind of keep me on track, I guess. And then I have the different categories of what the colors are. So work, and then I have the pool where I teach lessons for a couple of hours. And in the green, these are some things that I probably are doing within that time. And the pink, as you can see, our family spends a lot of time in the evenings. We make sure to eat dinner together. We're a working class family, okay? We all work one. I work 2 jobs. My husband works one. It's like, and we have side jobs. So it's like we're a working class family. So family time's super important in the evening. So that's why you see so much pink, and then the weekends as well. You'll see where I do most of my housework, and then my me time is fit into the weekends. This is just a mock-up, right? I like having that. But what I'm doing, this is new. These are new inserts, and I'm interested in trying them strictly because, hold on, strictly because of this section right here. All right. Woo! Sorry, guys. This is a timed, all timed, and I like that it's big. I've had the ones where it's all like squished into here, like between 2 pages. I like the fact that it's all in one spot right here, and it's a pretty good size. So on this side, I could use these as my dailies, if that makes sense. I'll have my time sections, and I could put my tasks for each day in here. But the thing is, I like having more room for my dailies. So I use the dailies as well, and I'll show you that in a second. But over here, I can put day-specific tasks if necessary. I haven't really quite decided what I wanted to do here. I did put the set in stone events going on. I've got my little monthly and my work schedule here. And then I've got, I'm going to have my meals here and weather. My meals for the evening here because I do meal plan as well. And then I have this week and then next week. I'm going to swap those. This is going to be this week, and then this is going to be stuff for next week. I have home, self-care, to call, to email. I really like having those for sure. Tasks for home that need to be completed, and then the self-care, because my self-care changes each week. Like, it's not like I need to do like shave every single week. I'm not that type, just gonna be honest. Unless I'm swimming, then it's a little different, you know what I mean? Anyway. And then my schedule will go in here, and I was thinking of actually filling this out daily so I can do a little more of memory keeping in this, but I haven't quite decided yet. But I do know that work is happening, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna block all of that out, but I need to figure out the schedule for the last 3 days. So there's some things that need to be figured out still, which I'll explain where all those types of things come in play. So this next is my next weekly. This is just work based. It's just plain work. It's not for anything else, nothing personal. The reason why, sorry about this, I'm not great at this. The reason why is because I use an A5 Stayology for work, and that's for meeting notes and documentation. I have to document everything that I do in a day, and I even document conversations. There's a reason why I do this. I'm just not going to talk about it, but I do document everything. But I don't like planning and keeping up with my clock in and clock out in there. I prefer it here. This is just easier to pull out than the A5, and open up and take notes and talk to people and teachers. And like, it's just easier to do this and then put it into the notebook later if I need to. But I'm gonna actually keep this as a work. This is my work weekly. So let's see. This week on Thursday, I started doing this on Thursday. I've got the time I clock in, the time I clock out, when my lunch was, and we had a meeting. So I keep up with everything that I'm doing, and then also whatever task or projects that I need to do. And I've been stuck on cataloging books for the whole week, and will continue because there's just so much. I came into work a little later, so I didn't go to lunch. And then this is what next week looks like. We have day kids coming in. This is just strictly work. Nothing personal goes on here. So this has actually been extremely helpful, you guys, for what I do. It's helpful. Okay. Hey Tina, what's up? Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. August. I have a little calendar here, but this takes me to the dailies. Now I did use these Toma River paper, and I really enjoyed it, but I'm so sloppy with it, and I'm starting to, I don't know, in the pocket size, I'm weird about things being sloppy. Maybe because it's a small size, and I just feel like it makes it cluttered. Now these 2 days weren't so bad. I like how they turned out. They're really cute. I like the stickers. And they started coming out of my rings, but that's only because I trimmed down right near the holes stupidly, and trimmed too far. Um, and so they're coming out. But I decided to find an insert that was very close to how I lay my dailies out, and I found it. And it's Penis Planner Co. And there's a timed here, task here, and then notes at the bottom. Now there's a lot of companies that do this as well. This type of layout, but I just liked the simplicity of hers, so I can do what I want, and I add little stickers. So if it's blocked out like this, that's just empty space. I just really love how that day turned out. And then these are the things I need to buy online that I haven't done. So this is today. Okay, let's go ahead and fill out today together, you guys. Now, I don't normally like taking my pages out of my planner. I like being able to write in my planner, because part of the aesthetic of a planner for me is holding the whole thing, having all the pages in, even if it's like super chunky. I'll even write like this. I don't care. I don't know, just the whole all togetherness. Plus, for me, the functionality of it, if I'm out and about and I need to write something, I need to be sure I can, and I know that I can, like this. That's why you won't see me over chunk my planners, and that's also why my Foxy Fix planners don't last as long, because it's hard for me with the floppy leather. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this means we're going to use a little stickers. I haven't heard from y'all. Am I talking so much y'all can't get a word in? I'm so sorry. Now would be a time to talk to me. I'm getting the stickers out ready to go. I did finally organize my stickers, and it's pretty simple. I just have like one booklet, which is fine. That's all I want. And I have this makeshift booklet here. Yeah, let me do something real quick. Y'all gather, talk amongst yourselves, boo-doo-boos. Also, if y'all have pocket planners, and thanks, Susan, for telling me that. If y'all have pocket planners that you don't use anymore and are real leather, and you're interested in a personal size, if you would let me know, maybe we can make a trade. Because I don't want to spend money necessarily, but I definitely want to get a couple more pockets. I gotta fix something. I'm still here though. I'm talking to this girl on Instagram that has a lilac Malden. I'm more of a neutral planner girl. I've learned that over the years. But I don't know, lilac is so pretty. I don't know. Lilac is so gorgeous. Hold on, y'all, I'm having issues over here. It's this beautiful purple, light purple. But I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. It's pretty. I'm sorry, I'm having issues right now. My nail literally just popped off, came off. Ugh. Nail glue is amazing. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Sorry. Okay. Let me see if I missed anything. Lilac would be beautiful. Oops, what did I do? You think so? I may do it. Okay. Let's do it. So I'm gonna take it out for the sake No, I'm just gonna leave it in because that's how I roll. I'll take it out. Take it out for the sake of the video, just so it'll be neat too. Let's do this. Okay. So Saturday today, I just heard my daughter wake up, which is great. I do know that my cat needs to have her flea medicine. So, can y'all see okay? Pull y'all in a little bit. Woo! What are some of your favorite shops for images to print on vellum? Ooh, good question. Okay. I knew what you were trying to say, Ad, for sure. Vellum. Okay. That's a good question because just outright telling you, like, I don't know the names because I'm trashed. But if you go onto Etsy, you can type up, like printable um vellums and then a whole bunch will show. But let me show you some of my favorites. A lot of the time, as recently, I've been making my own vellum. That's the thing. I make it on paint. But let's see. I have. You know what? I have my computer right here. Let me look it up real quick. I have a There's this one girl that's my favorite. I have a lot of her. She has like the space galaxy type stuff, and I have a lot of my stayology, a lot in my old stayology. I had a lot of cute ones from her. I can't talk, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm looking in my email. Aj, let me text it to you. And if anyone else wants to know, I'll mention it next time. But I honestly cannot tell you. I don't really know for sure what the names are. That is a good question, though, Boo. Hey, Jules, what's up? But to be honest, I've recently here, Queen Bee's plans. I love her stuff. I print on vellum. Um, it's not necessarily made as a vellum piece, I guess you could say, or print, but Queen Bee plans is some of my favorites. She has the prettiest images to me. She has a little more. Let's see. There's a couple others. Let me see. See, she did this one. I really love. She did the ones I use in my Hobo Weeks. Yeah, like this one. I made this one, but I used an image my friend Francis gave me. Recently, this is Queen Bee plans too. See, really pretty. I like her stuff a lot. And bro, this stream is trash. My stream is better. Stop stream, get a job. Subscribe to my channel instead. Troll dislike. Wow. No one cares, dude. Did y'all seriously see that? Was that for real? Tooth number 13.0. Stop stream, get a job. I have 2 jobs. Thank you very much. Oh, that's funny. Did y'all see that? That was hilarious. Okay. Wow. I wonder what they do. Someone needs to check them out and see what they do. Okay. Let's go back here. All right, so my cat needs she needs her flea med today. Flea meds. All right. So, super important, so it's going to be red or this dark orange. Thank you, girly. I would totally appreciate it. Yeah, just don't let me forget, Adge. Seriously, I'll forget. Just go ahead and like message me so I won't, okay? Because I really want to let you know because there's a few that I really like. It's been a while though since I've gotten um bought some though. Okay, so flea meds, that's for my cat Cheeto. And I'll do this. Alright, so whenever I have space and it's still part of the same task, I'll block it out like this. Like that. So that way I know that that's visually it makes more sense to me. Okay, so the next thing is we are actually gonna go to thrift shopping. So when there's a certain time included, like let's see what time it is. Oh wow, it's still early. We'll probably go thrift shopping here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put that in. Now, this pink stands for family time, anything family related, but since we're going somewhere, I will actually put the orange next to it, like that. Boom. And then visually, it just looks nice. Can y'all see okay? Is it blurry? Is it clear? I don't really know. Do we need more light? And now you see my. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Y'all see my. Block this out. Okay. And then let's see what else I got going on today. Let's check out the planner. Probably not a lot, you guys. Today is not going to be a lot of stuff because just grocery shopping. Probably going to be done tomorrow. Okay, so as far as tasks go, today I need to now you see me writing down tasks here, cleaning wise, which is not what I normally do because I'm doing it for the sake of this video so you can see how a day would normally look. But I would use this. I would just put Allie's room down like that. But this is Allie's chest. So Allie's room, pick up, and vacuum. Okay, this is not something I normally help her with either, but it is today because your girl can't handle it. So I'll put green because it is a home task. Now, if Allie were doing it, it'd be pink. There you go. So it'd look like that. So this is how I would use the colors, or I would just use my what do you call it? These guys, my bullet system. I'll use that at times as well. A lot of time I'll just stick them inside the box. Yep. So that's how I do that. Let's add some stickers. Okay, so anything to do with my cat Cheeto have this guy. So we're gonna stick a sticker there. Yay! And then we're going shopping at the thrift store. Aren't these cute, you guys? Oh, I love them. Going to this family time. Hey, my cat is bombing again, you guys. Sorry. Let's do a family time sticker. And I'm gonna use a big one. Because I end up using the small ones more than anything, but I'll use a big one down here. Cute. This is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. I think she's one of my favorites. And I apologize for all the moving. That's my cat rubbing against the camera. Stop. That's my mother butt, boo. We know you're famous. We know. Troy, come here. Ah. I love you. Go away. Okay. Sorry. Yes. That happened. Okay. What else should I put? And I'll write notes down here. I'll put my notes down here. Let's see, I've got me time. Let's see. I love this one. I'm gonna show you this. My wine. So cute. Walmart. We got a Walmart one. We got bubble baths. I'm gonna use the one, a small one with the duck, I think. But let's see. We got YouTube. Ooh, I need to use one of those. And Instagram. I'll use a pink one. Where should I put it? Right here. Go. And I have a shopping. It's one of my favorite sticker shops. Meg Makes. I have all her fooling. I love it. So pretty. These are hers too. Y'all know I'm a functional sticker girl for the most part. Let me get. We have in this Shine Sticker Studio. We have normal shopping. Okay. These are just so humongous. I wish they were smaller. I do like to use my hand stamped stickers a lot as well because let me just do this. And then I'll write thrift store. There. Alright, let's let that be it for now. And let's move on. Are y'all still with me or are y'all dead asleep? Which one is it? Alright. Get back. There, geez, I'm sorry. No wonder I had a troll up on here. Okay. So as the day goes on, I'll be adding things that I've done as well. I'll do a little bit of back planning, if you will, or memory keeping. I'll also do that along with whatever notes. Okay, let's move on because it's still morning time. It's still pretty early. These are all my dailies. All right, next section is tracking. So a lot of you know about my sleep tracking. If I take a nap, I just go ahead and just outline the day. I love how your planners work out colorful. Thank you. I love a good color code. And then this is pretty intense. This is my mood tracking. It's definitely, like I said, intense. I do morning, afternoon, and evening. My mood changes multiple times in the day. A lot of time now. You can see that I've had a pretty steady run. That's amazing to have a full week of steady. That's like really good. And then glasses of wine, taking baths, and morning inspo, which is like prayer or sermons or whatnot. Those three things are what really truly affect my mood. I need to add family time because having a good family time also helps. I'm still here, Muffin, not feeling well, so just silently observing today. Oh, Akio, I love you. Feel better. So we're gonna add family time to the whole pizzazz because that's important. I don't blame you, Akio. My throat's been hurting this past go around. There we go. We had family time last night. We had it Thursday. We had it Wednesday. We have family night every night, but I mean like extra family time, like playing games and stuff like that. Okay. There you go. And dressing up. Yeah. So there's that. And then my next subcategory is my social media tracking. So because I did go ahead and post the one I was planning on posting last night, although it's a completely different video and there's a part 1 and part 2. It's basically what this live is, but done a little more quickly. But today, which is the 22nd, we've done a live, so I will highlight the side with that purple. And then if I end up not posting a video, which I won't because I just posted it for yesterday, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll write the live in there, but I'll probably put my lives down here so I at least know what the lives are because I don't do as many lives. Let's see, but I did post on Instagram today, which is this side, so it was basically a YouTube announcement. Pocket planner. Okay. At the end of the month, I'll put how many followers and subscribers I have. It's not something I've ever done before in my life, but I wanted to put at the beginning of the month, at the end. Now, I didn't start this at the beginning of the month, so. But each highlighted circle in gray are my videos. So I don't know if I should include one for lives because sometimes I double them in a day. But I think if I just maybe find a different color for lives, that could be good. But I don't want to. I don't want to mess this beautiful aesthetic up. And yeah, so I have next month ready. And the next section is for my daughter. Now, she's got a responsibility log. She's 10. She has a lot of emotional ups and downs and focus issues. So having and teaching her responsibility is one of my main goals in how to handle life situations properly instead of like panicking. Like, look, I have the same issues and I have to teach by example because she is one that looks up to me, surprisingly. And she pretty much copies everything I do. So I know that I have to be super careful. I need to be super strong. And in a way, it's good for me because I can't break down. But I do. I'm not perfect. And I do break down a lot. And I've gotten a lot better, especially recently. The more I pray, the better I am. And I just want her to know that she's safe and she's loved and that she can handle anything that's thrown at her. As long as she can pray and stay strong, she'll be okay. So this is kind of helping her gain some responsibility with chores, and then this is her attitude, like her mood in a way. If she just snaps for a second, I let it go. I just kind of look at her, give her that mom look, and she's like, I'm sorry. And then she fixes her snappiness. We're working on her not being so bossy towards us and snap at us. Like, she can get pretty nasty. I don't know why. It's just how it is. Like I said, it's probably by example. I can get snappy too. And then just things I want her to do this week. So we have all that. And I'll probably plan, like tomorrow, I'll do a plan with me. This is where her school information is going to go. We have in the back, in the back pocket, I have her school info already. And then this section is my like day review and prayer and gratitude, just like the happy stuff. And I love these inserts. I actually have these inserts in all sizes, you guys. They're really, really good inserts. And it's just, that's what I use it for. I like seeing writing in my planners. The next section is actually private. It's passwords. It has post-its, but it has a picture of my family, and it also has my sticker pouch. Has a bunch of my functional stickers in it. So, and then there's the back. In the back, I just have my password booklet and more stickers. And that's it. That is my pocket planner. I hope this video wasn't too crazy. And if you're interested in seeing anything else, let me know. I do want to tell y'all real quick before I go that this Gillio is actually my favorite Gillio now. It doesn't have a flyleaf. This is going to be my home binder. I've got a 5-year plan in here, and I have which is really intensive. And then I've got has everything from like a health and lifestyle milestone. I mean, it's just financial. It breaks it down. And then I've got let's see. Of course, I got my monthly still in here. It's cloth and paper. It's so good. I actually really like this insert from cloth and paper. But it has like a to-do list, and then a monthly, and then the dailies, weeklies, I guess. I actually really like those. I may end up buying them, but I can't because I use such a weird size. But oh, I have September 2. What? I do have September 2. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Maybe y'all can help me figure out. But I did want to set it up as my home planner where I do projects and stuff. But I've mentioned this before. I'm weird about planners. Like, it's hard for me to maintain more than just one. Even though I know I want to separate my stuff, it's just difficult. And using different sizes is difficult because if I do want to keep everything in one planner like I have here, like to store it, if I use Pocket all the time, I could store it easily. See, this is my spiritual binder I'm working on. And I've got a lot of my spiritual stuff, writings in here, and I even have these inserts, of course, I really, really like. August is a no-go in here. But I like having them all in one spot, and so I'm doing a similar thing in here as you just saw, so I don't know what to do. But I love you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and go. My throat is starting to hurt. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. If you see trolls like we just experienced today in my feed, tear them apart. Like, go ahead. Like, we don't need people like that in our feed. I laughed because it was so ridiculous, because we know the truth. But I mean, if they're there, like, I need to set someone as a moderator to like delete the person, because I don't want them to start attacking you guys. And once they start attacking my kittens, I'm gonna go for the throat. So I love y'all. Until next time, bye.